It's a great joy for me to introduce to the community one of our newest staff members, Jennifer Sturgeon. And Jennifer is our new Director of Marriage Enrichment and Ecumenical Ministries. It's been a joy and a hope of mine and actually many parishioners to be able to provide at Nativity a strengthening of the beautiful gift of Christian marriage, and to, as Pope Francis said, to make good marriages even better. And so through this new marriage enrichment ministry, we hope to offer great support and fun and engagement and retreats and days of recollection and videos for married couples, and to really celebrate the gift of marriage and the richness that Christ's friendship brings to our married lives. So Jen, we welcome you to Nativity, and you can introduce yourself.
Thank you. So I'm Jennifer Sturgeon, and I have been at Nativity for about a year now. And I moved here from Slovakia. My husband is active duty Army, and he is currently stationed at the Pentagon. And we have two boys. One is getting ready to turn 18 in October, and one is 15, and they go to Lake Braddock Secondary School. And we are just so delighted to be here. So as soon as we came to Nativity, it felt like home. From the amazing priests to the community, everybody was so welcoming. And we came in and we thought, this is home. And we have just been so delighted to be here. And now for me to actually work for Nativity, it is beyond a blessing. It is more than I could ever hope for. So my master's is in human relations, focusing on families and children. And my postgraduate degree was a postgraduate certificate with PhD classes in human services, focusing on community service and outreach. And actually with the marriage ministry and the ecumenical part, I am actually able to combine both with those. Before Slovakia, we also lived in Poland, and we've also lived in Germany. For the past 20 years, I've lived overseas for 11 years, and during all this time, had focused on the Catholic Church, and every assignment was like a missionary assignment. So I would arrive and just say, okay, Lord, what do you have planned for me here? And in Poland and Slovakia, I was the religious education coordinator. I coordinated the youth group and the pre-Cana and marriage ministry.
That's great. Whenever Jen arrives in a new assignment, she jumps right in, and that happened here in Burke, Virginia at Nativity. Last year, Jen just started volunteering in our high school youth ministry because both of her sons were involved in youth ministry. So she also has jumped in to help ECHO, an ecumenical outreach to the needy, and Jen's part is to provide counseling and advice to families and to individuals. And so Jen's already gotten a great start here at Nativity, and it's a great joy to have her join our staff. And we hope to kick off the marriage enrichment program at Nativity on October 24th, Saturday, October 24th, after the 5 o'clock Mass, for an opening date night. Invite couples to come. We'll keep the social distancing, but we think we can have up to 70 couples in live person. And we have a great speaker, Dr. Art Bennett, and his wife are coming to speak about appreciating differences of temperaments, and it's so helpful in communication. And so we look forward to that special celebration, and then to continue to have date nights for the parish and other marriage enrichment programs to really celebrate and strengthen the gift of married life. And then as far as ecumenical ministries, we know that here in Burke there's almost a church on every corner, and a lot of them are Christian communities and Christian churches. So we want to strengthen our relationship with our brothers and sisters in Christ in all those local churches, but also beyond the Christian community too, to other faiths, our Jewish brothers and sisters, and Muslim and other interfaith relationships. So Jen also has a special interest in that, and we know that there are a number of interfaith couples here at Nativity, where one parent or one spouse is a Catholic and the other is of another Christian faith or another faith. So we want to celebrate that gift too, of interfaith marriages. And I think, Jen, already you've established some relationships with the diocese and with other Christian communities through LARCM.
Yes, we are a part of LARCM, and LARCM is Lutheran, Anglican, Roman Catholic, United Methodist Covenant, and we belong to the Virginia Covenant, and we will be participating in their conferences. They usually have one big annual conference each year, and we will also be connecting with many of the local churches that also are a part of LARCM, and we are also connecting with the West Springfield Police Department's faith outreach program, and they put on a lot of great community outreach events, and they'll have a lot of virtual events that we can be participating on, and all these events and activities will be listed on our parish Facebook site. And if you go to groups and you click on Ecumenical, you will already see there's about 5 or 6 events going on in the Ecumenical community that are posted there.
So we already have beautiful interfaith relationships in our charitable work with ECHO, with the Lamb Center, with the Shepherd Center, but we just want to strengthen those relationships among the pastors and religious members of the community and clergy, but also our parishioners. And every year in January, there's a week of prayer for Christian unity, and we'd like to really celebrate that every year now. And each community can host that gathering of prayer, because it was Jesus' prayer at the Last Supper, that all may be one. And that was his prayer. And the Catholic Church has an irreversible commitment to unity, to working towards healing divisions in the Christian community so that we can be a greater witness of Christ in our world. So we're really excited about enhancing these two areas of ministry and parish life. And I think Jen, from her military background, will also provide a lot of insights for military couples. We have a lot of couples here who are serving in the military, so that'll be a great connection. And then we want to celebrate marriage at every stage of marriage, the beginnings of marriage, marriage preparation, new families with young children, and then when the children are in high school, like Jen and her husband Mark's experience, and then after they leave and go to college and then are on their own, and then they get married and they have children and grandchildren. So we want to celebrate all those stages of married life and to strengthen them and enrich them. Pope Francis wrote an encyclical a couple years ago called The Joy of Love, and it was all about marriage and family life. And so we want to celebrate the joy of love in marriage here at Nativity. So it's great to announce this strengthening of our parish ministries and of our marriages and families. It's great to welcome you, Jen, to Nativity.
Thank you so much.